Let's talk to Chase, who's calling in from the USA. Chase, you are live on Truth Wanted. What's up?
Hey, fellas, thanks for taking my call. Thanks for the show. Love it. It's good stuff as always. I was wondering if maybe we could talk about this self-help group called the Landmark Forum, and some of their controversial methods that seem to pressure and mislead people, and maybe tie that into mega churches and, you know, how they might be pressuring and misleading people.
Landmark Forum. I'm not sure I'm familiar with this. Do you know about the Landmark Forum, Darante?
I've never heard of this. This is new for me.
Yeah. Okay. Give me your thoughts on the Landmark Forum then, Chase.
Okay, as quickly as possible. About 15 years ago, a friend told me about the Landmark Forum, which is like a seminar, like a 3-day weekend seminar that costs $700 to go to. That's like a self-help group where you but I was hesitant to go because some red flags were coming up.
That's what I said. Remember what I said at the beginning? Seminars, you got to watch out for those, you know?
Yes.
Anyway, go ahead, Chase. Sorry, I'm being stupid.
Yeah, no, for sure. So one of the things they were talking about, or that my friend was relaying to me, because I didn't go, so this is from an outsider perspective. I don't know too much about it, but I did a little bit of research on ChatGPT-4 and some internet searches, you know, but it doesn't seem to be a cult really, but it might have some unethical practices in social group dynamics of pressuring people to do things that they normally wouldn't do under the guise of this will help you to take control of your life. And one of the things, for example, was to call your mom during the group, like to call your mom and confront her about the worst things she's done to you and all the problems you have with your mom, and then come crying to the group afterwards. And another thing is just to believe that you can do anything, like that any kind of, it was like toxic positive thinking, where any kind of realistic thinking of like, I can't actually fly, or, you know, I can't get this job promotion because of I'm not qualified, or somebody else is going to get it, or, you know, whatever actual reason that might hinder you must be eradicated. You can do it. You will do it. And if you don't, like, it's just impossible that it won't happen. And recruit your friends. There's a big pressure of
okay, yeah. Oh yeah.
$100.
I'm doing some cursory Googling here, and it looks like this thing has been around since at least the 70s or the 80s, and is like a bastardized version of ACT, acceptance and commitment therapy. It looks like it's a group that, as you said, Chase, will take people's money and try to give them tools for things allegedly, but also is maybe an example of a high control group, allegedly. Not going to say one way or the other because who knows how litigious they are. But regardless, yeah. If you're going to a seminar about people that can help you with your problems, you should definitely check their credentials. I mean, this is just true for anybody. Like, yeah, there's a lot. Turns out you can just make a conference. And I'm just going to start DanCon, and I'm just going to say, hey, if you want to live like me and live your best self, I'm going to help you do it. All you need is a couple of down payments, and you're going to be good to go. And, you know, that's it. And a lot of people have made their living just by doing that. So this kind of sounds like one of them. But, yeah, that's really scary, Chase. I hope your friend got out of it. Did your friend, like, you know, get away from this group? I'm not sure if you told me that. If I was, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think he went for a follow-up, or he might have went and then left midway or something like this, or just wasn't impressed because I instilled some seeds of doubt, if you will, you know, just some skeptical, you know, critical thinking of like, why would they charge so much? If they want to help you, why are they charging so much?
Yeah. I'm seeing some things on Google. None of them are good. Unfortunately, you talked about something here, Chase, I don't know too much about. I say too much. I don't know anything about. But I the most I can say is, yep, sounds like a bad idea. And I'm glad that you can at least bring it up. And maybe we can warn some other people who are hearing about this now on the show to not get involved in anything like that, right?
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
speak too much
and
to
I guess
Landmark. I have no don't know too much about them, but I will say this is one of the reasons I describe myself as not necessarily anti-religious, but anti-superstitious, because it's that type of magical thinking that I really want to find a way to attack, because people are very deceptive and manipulative. With people who are looking for a way to make their lives easier and a way to do things, and so it is very much predatory behavior in
Yeah.
my opinion, and it is like coming in literally just is there's typically a lot of pressure in environments like this with the FOMO, fear of missing out, or
Yeah.
if you don't do this way. And then I always kind of teach my kids, always know when you're being sold. And anytime someone is selling me self-help, just something about that sentence doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So you selling me self-help, something about the sentence just doesn't, it doesn't, the
Yeah.
math isn't mathing.
Yeah, I agree. When I was in college, I attended. I was like looking on job sites and stuff, and I found this thing about how you could potentially like sell textbooks or sell some stuff, and I had to go to this like class to learn more about it. And I went to this class and I learned more about how the system works. Okay, turns out they make you go to other places, sometimes other countries, without a place to stay, and you have to like you have to go door to door until you can find somebody to let you in, and you can stay with them and like continue helping with the business. Like that's actually part of their plan. It was like, what the what is this? Anyway, you can just find the craziest MLMs out there. I don't know. There's all kinds of that stuff, but yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I think we're gonna start wrapping things up here. So Chase, thanks so much for calling into the show and sharing that experience. And good job on you for helping your friend out there, because everybody goes through hard times, and sometimes really bad opportunities look like good ones when you're hungry and when you're trying to get out of a bad place in life, right?